Please welcome Lauren Hawley. As you can see, the fleet's in. How are you?
I'm great.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be in New York.
All the way from Los Angeles. Do you like New York City? Do you like it here?
Of New York. I'm from here. I have to leave my little dogs at home.
Oh.
They don't travel, so.
What kind of dogs do you have?
I have a little Maltese Terrier and a little Yorkshire Terrier. They're kind of freaky, but.
Couldn't you take them in the little cage that, that people take their dogs in?
Yeah,
no?
probably, but they're getting kind of old and they like to stay home, so they just stay home. But they're strange anyway, so I probably shouldn't travel with them.
Why are they strange? What are they doing that's so odd?
Well, let's see. My one dog, Tom, watches television. I mean, really watches television. Like, I can lock him in the room and put on the Discovery Channel, and he's very happy.
And he'll literally watch things on the screen?
Oh, yeah, animals.
Animals.
Barks at animals, loves it, and me. I turn on Chicago Hope, he goes crazy at the set, like jumps at it. It's really weird.
And then channels ever? No?
No, he doesn't do that, but this is enough. I mean, if you saw it, it's really strange. And then I had this other dog, Vicky, who is, I call her the slut of the forest.
The slut of the forest?
Well, yeah, just because everything about her is kind of gross. I mean, I love her, but she, basically all she does all day long is she eats, burps, passes gas, eats a little more, masturbates, eats, takes a nap, masturbates. It's like this ongoing cycle, and it's
can't really criticize the dog.
Yeah, sometimes I'm
people in
sitting
glass
home
houses
alone.
shouldn't throw stones.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting home alone.
Yeah.
Watching television, and Tom and I are watching Vicky doing her business, and just to entertain myself.
What is wrong with this dog? Is there? I mean, can it be medicated in some way?
I've tried everything. I even took her to a doggy psychiatrist, but that's a whole nother story. And sometimes I just sit there and I start singing, "Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right." This is how I entertain myself. Sorry.
I do not want to hang out at your...
You guys can laugh at that because I just put myself out. Okay, whatever. It's me and my crazy dog.
You shouldn't be too hard on her. She doesn't have a job or anything, so.
Yeah, I guess. If you could do that all day long, would you?
Absolutely.
It's the dream job, yeah.
Come to my house Saturday afternoon.
Hey, let's clean this up. You're single at the moment.
Yeah, very
It's
single.
okay. You're very single.
Very
How
single.
can that, I mean, you're very successful, extremely attractive. How does that happen?
Well, thank you. Are you single? No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
What do you mean, just kidding?
Well, we can't
Why
do
were
this
you
on,
just kidding?
Well, we can't do this on television.
Why not? It would drive the ratings through the roof.
Can you tell that I'm blushing? I'm like really hot all of a sudden.
Oh, you are not. So, I just find this constricting. Well, what do you, I mean, is it that, because sometimes very attractive women say that men are intimidated by them.
No, I never get asked out.
You never get asked
it
out?
happens so rarely.
Really?
Yeah. And sometimes it's sort of a disaster. Because there's like the 3-date rule.
3-date rule.
Okay, right. Because the first date, doesn't really, you can be nervous or whatever. And the second date, maybe you're starting to get to know someone. And I figure if by the 3rd date, there's not like a chemical thing happening, it's not working.
Really?
Yeah.
So you need some kind of like chemical connection with
Right.
the When you
And
say
you can
chemical, do you mean like a physical, like, yeah,
Well,
all right.
like, you're thinking, oh, this is pretty good. But,
Right.
And sometimes, you can be taken out of it like that.
What,
Does that ever happen?
To me?
Yeah, like in one
I'm just
second
so happy
everything's
to meet
fine, the
anybody.
next second it's not.
Your standards are higher than
No,
mine.
no, but it's
I'm like,
like-
she's breathing.
I mean, with
Ah, grab her. Let me go. No, I love you.
well, it's
That's every date I've ever had. It always ends with me going, please, I love you.
well, okay. Let me give you a.
You want to go out with me now? I've won you over with my Frankenstein-like charm. Okay, so you say that, like, the simplest thing can just make you uninterested?
Yeah, there's like that, thing that all of a sudden you just turn cold.
Like what? Like, give me an example of something that, you otherwise like the guy, and then one little thing.
Okay, recently I had a date, and it was maybe the 3rd date, and I thought, maybe going all right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just happened to glance down, and I saw his shoes. Okay? And he was wearing like these little woven pointy loafers. They sort of look like ballet slippers. And it was like at that very, I know that sounds
Was he a wood
shallow.
sprite? What
I
did
know
he
it's
do for a
terrible. I
living?
know it sounds shallow, but it was like at that very instant, done.
I mean, just because he had pointy little
Well,
loafers.
they were like, you know, like the Arabian Nights or something.
Oh, well, that guy's insane.
Okay.
Was
so
he wearing
there you
baggy pants and going,
go. But that was all
I
right.
will grant you 3 wishes?
Yeah.
No?
No. So it's like that little. It's hard.
So that bothered me. Now, this is a kind of a pressurized thing, is that the millennium is coming up. And everybody has these big millennium plans
Yeah,
for,
great.
you know, me and my girlfriend or my wife are going to be, you know, on the Eiffel Tower right at midnight.
I know.
With,
I'm so sad about it.
do you know what you're going to do yet?
Yeah, probably I will be home alone
Oh.
with a shotgun on my lap and a case of canned goods at my feet. Right? Maybe, you know, well, you know, they say it's
watching
going
your
to
dog
be
Yeah, watching your dog go at it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it might be fun, actually. I don't know.
Sounds fun
So
now,
there's
yeah.
Anybody have any other ideas?
Oh, well, come on, you can't do that. You see, now you're going to get, because this show is watched by, 50 people are watching right now all across America, and they're going to, you'll be besieged with letters and stuff.
Okay.
People are like, you know, you're okay with that?
That's okay.
So
I mean, come
dangerous,
on.
yeah.
I don't want to be, you know,
Right.
telling my grandkids how I spent the millennium
Right.
by myself.
Right. Well, let's talk about something sort of uplifting. 'Cause
Okay.
I think you're not going to be single for long.
Really?
I think you will soon realize you love me, and it will all work out. But before that happened, I want to ask you, I did Rosie this morning, her show, and you were on the show as well.
Isn't that
And I'm
funny?
talking to you beforehand, and I'm realizing that you're in amazing shape. You must work out. Do you work out, like, constantly to be able to do that?
No. However, I did go through this one period where I had decided I had kind of a lazy summer and I hadn't worked out at all. And they said, come on, let's get you into shape. And so I hired this trainer that came in. And one of the first things they did, they said, we have to clean out your pantry. You know, can we go look at what's in the pantry? And I immediately got nervous. And sure enough, they came out with like 4 hefty bags later because it's like filled with Captain Crunch and Pop-Tarts. And
Do you like
potatoes.
Captain Crunch? I love
I
sugar
love-
cereal.
yeah, see.
Blueberry. Have you tried Blueberry?
No, I haven't tried blueberries.
Have you people tried Blueberry? Blueberry is like a drug. It's like the most amazing.
Really?
Yeah, you can smoke Blueberry. I'm not kidding. Check out Blueberry.
Do they sell it everywhere?
I'm going to get you some Blueberry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. On our first date?
Yeah. Man, that date keeps sounding worse and worse and worse.
But I love you.
Yeah. I love you. Eat Blueberry with me. Man.
Wait, let me just see your shoes.
Yeah, I got cool shoes.
Okay, all
See,
right,
those
we're
are pointy.
having
Those
it.
are nice and square.
Okay.
I'm all man. Okay. I've got... No, wait. That was sad. Well, Chicago Hope on
9 o'clock
Thursdays.
Thursday. Not this Thursday.
Thursday.
For whatever reason.
Not
but
this
every
Thur-
other Thursday at 9 o'clock.
Okay, every
Great
other
show.
Thursday at 9, Chicago Hope.
We're in the
Not-
top 20 now.
Really?
Yeah.
On CBS. The Evil Network. Let's throw that in. Congratulations. Lauren, thank you very much for coming. Great having you on the show, and have a happy millennium. Lauren Holly, everybody. Al Franken is coming up. We'll be right back.